Alright, we've done a partial product problem with 2 digits times 1 digit. Now let's do a partial product problem with 3 digits times 1 digit. So again, we're following the exact same steps that we did previously in a 2-digit by 1 digit multiplication problem. We're going to separate the value of each of these digits. So we're going to take the value of the 4, which would be 400, and multiply that times 3. Then we're going to take the value of the 6, which would be 60, and multiply that times 3. And we're going to take the value of the 1 and multiply 1 times 3. Of course, we split all these up, but in the end, we are going to have to add them back together. So this is our full equation for trying to solve a partial product multiplication problem. Now, now we're going to solve the problem. We're going to solve the multiplication. We're going to do 3 times 4 is 12. And if you've seen some of my other videos, you recognize by now that if we added 400 plus 400 plus 400, we would start to recognize that the ones place is going to have a 0, and the tens place is going to have a 0. And the hundreds and the thousands is going to be 12. In other words, we have 2 in the hundreds place and a 1 in the thousands place. So we have to start to recognize that pattern of when there's a 0 in the ones place and a 0 in the tens place in 400, that means our answer is going to have a 0 in the ones place and a 0 in the tens place. And that's just part of understanding mental math. Moving on to our tens place, 3 times 6 is 18. And again, if I added 60 plus 60 plus 60, I would have a 0 in the ones place. And 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. So recognizing that there's a 0 in the ones place, there needs to be a 0 in the ones place in our answer. And lastly, our ones place, 1 times 3 is 3. Now going back to the understanding that we need to add all 3 of these groups back together. 1,200 plus 180 plus 3. So we would then understand that 461 times 3 equals 1,383.